What's up? We're going to take a look at some charts today. Let's first go over to CoinMarketCap and take a look at what we're seeing here in the top 10. Polygon rounding out the top 10 with 7.7 billion. Let's see what our top gainers out of the top 100 are. GMX seems to be the top gainer today. EOS, Trust Wallet, Synthetics, Toncoin, Pax, Gold. Very interesting setup today. The two that stand out to me, the three really that stand out to me the most are these right here. But GMX is really standing out to me. That's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's dive into the charts. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's see what we got going on here. We are on the 4-hour time frame. Bitcoin came up here, made almost kind of a double top here, getting rejected off this fib line at about 17,300. So that's definitely an area to watch. 17,003 to about 17,145. You can see that we've been finding resistance at that level, and then it got dropped down, came to this fib level. Right now we're at 16,792. Looking down at the volume indicated down here, we are down below the zero line, obviously, but we haven't got to the oversold area yet. Let's go to the 1 hour. As you can see on the 1 hour, we are starting to have a bit of a curvature going upwards on the momentum waves. And we are around this Fibonacci line right here, which seems to be holding up pretty decently. Could this come down more? Could it go up? I don't know. Right now I'd be watching. I think I'm leaning longs on Bitcoin. Let's go over to ETH. So looking at the 4 hour here on Ethereum, we had a clear bearish divergence. In case you don't know, that's when we have a high, a similar or higher high. In this case, we had three of them, similar highs. But look at the momentum waves, right? They should be roughly the same height to each other as the price spikes, but they just keep going down and down. This right here, right? This, when you see it paired with this, that's what's called a bearish divergence, and more often than not, that will turn down. That is what happened. Went down, found the fib line, bounced, and it's come down further. It could find its way down here into the lower 1200s, is what it looks like to me. If you line this up pretty much perfectly, right? Look right there where we are, follow that over. You can see where this is right now is basically right here. And if you come down here to the top of this wick, excuse me, oh, looks like we came down a little bit further than I thought. But the top of that wick, you can see that that's where we first fell. So we're really finding resistance in this area, support right here. Let's go down to the 1 hour and see if we have a position to take. So far, I'm leaning longs. Momentum is starting to shift up on the 1 hour. You can see even as price is going down, curvature is starting to go up. Very interesting. This is kind of looking like maybe a long position to me. Is it one that I want to hop in this red hot minute? Not necessarily. Let's go down to the 30 minute. See if we can find some kind of divergence like I was showing you before. In this case, we'll be looking for a bullish. So momentum is really trying to shift up here. We are a little bit above the zero line on the 30 minute. I would probably wait and see on this, but it does look like it maybe wants to go up. Let's go to Matic. Looking at Matic on the 4 hour time frame, we had the same thing happen here. Check that out. High, 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 right? They're all similar. It's even kind of a tiny head and shoulders. Don't worry about that. You can clearly see momentum making a big shift to the downside. Follow up the dotted line. What happened? Plus we had the sell signal boom. By the way, if you want to get the buy sell labels and this momentum wave, click the link in the description. That should bring you over. This whole thing's called Lever Atlas. That is my own indicator. Be sure to hit that subscribe button also. So we've come down here. We haven't had really a big drop in price relative to even down here, right? We're finding about this area as support, but the momentum waves come down pretty far. We're almost getting into what would be called a hidden bearish divergence type situation, which is where you have a low and a higher low, and the wave for the higher low is much deeper, right? Look at this low, look at this wave, look at this higher low, look at this much deeper wave. Very interesting to pay attention to. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. So momentum's kind of trying to make its way up. I am leaning long. I'm leaning long here, right? We go back to the 4 hour. For Matic, to me, this is looking like the makings of a hidden bearish divergence. And we go to the 1 hour. I can see momentum shifting its way up. We're finding this support area. Maybe it comes down a little more. This is so sideways right now. Let's go down to the 30 minute. Yeah, to me, again, you can never work in certainties. You can only work in probabilities. And the probabilities, to me, look like this wants to curve up. And if Matic does curve up, I think it comes back up here to at least this area, which would be basically 90 cents. And that's a decent long opportunity there. All right, so that's Matic. Everything's looking long to me so far. Let's take a look at GMX. That's the biggest gainer today. Maybe GMX is a short. Let's see, let's pull it up. Let's go to the 4 hour on GMX. GMX, I believe, is a decentralized trading platform. I've never used it. I have been on the site a couple times. We did have, again, we saw these bearish divergences forming. And if you were in the Lever Atlas group over here on the Discord, where's my Discord group? we were posting all kinds of things yesterday, like Axie was one screaming at us, Litecoin was another one screaming at us. We made a lot of profit in the past few days because price went down. The only way to get in the private Discord is to get into, to be in the Lever Atlas community. So let's go back over here. But yesterday we were screaming about that in the Lever Atlas Discord about how we saw these bearish divergences on so many different charts earlier this week. And then, of course, it played out pretty nicely yesterday. So here we had the buy signal come in. That's played out into profit. We are curving up. So to me, this looks, I wouldn't want to necessarily get in here right now. It looks like it's certainly at the top of its move. And as you see, we go down to the 1 hour. We have a red candle going on. We did get pretty overbought here. Very interesting. This actually looks like the makings of, where's this wick at? Yeah, this wick is at about 56.55. Let's trace it back over to here to this area is where I'm really looking. Look at this wave. Look at this wave, right? Follow that dotted line over. So I'm putting it through the red dot, and you can see that the dotted line goes higher than this red dot over here. So this is looking like this is the opposite. This would be what's called a hidden bearish divergence. So GMX, to me, it had a really nice pump today. But to me, it's looking like overall it wants to come down some. My best guess here is it would come down into this area, about $50 to $52, somewhere in there. And right now we're at 53.42. Maybe a decent short opportunity for GMX. Let's go back over to here and sort by market cap. Bitcoin, obviously the biggest. What else should we look at? Let's take a look at BNB real quick. So taking a look at BNB, what do we have here? What do we have here? Had a really nice gainer here. We got a buy signal, just nail that. Tuesday, November 22nd, rallied up big time. What was it down at? About 250, ran up to about 315. Very nice. Sell signal, nailed it. Buy good, sell good, buy good. Maybe that buy was a loser, probably a winner, but nonetheless. Usually, this is a pretty good streak right here. This is better than we usually get. It's usually right about price direction around 70% of the time. But looks here, we've nailed 100 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 10. Wow, not bad. But we're coming down here. We are making lower lows, right? You can see that there was a support area here. It broke it a bit, came up, lower high, excuse me. Then it came down, held that support again. Now it broke it, came down here to about 281. Seems where it bottomed out. Right now we're at 282. And I want to divert your attention to something very important. Look at this yellow line right here. Do you know what this yellow line is? This is the 200-day moving average. Typically acts as a very strong resistance or support. We're down here below the zero line on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour, coming towards the 200-day moving average, which typically acts as a pretty strong support. Momentum does look like it's trying to shift up. Binance coin looks like it wants to go up to me. Do you notice the trend here? Most things we're looking at, other than GMX, because GMX had a really big pump, everything else, most things went down yesterday, right? GMX seems to have went up. So things seem to be reversing course to me. Most things that we're looking at, as long as they followed the normal trend of yesterday of going down, looks like they want to have a little bit of a green wave up. How high would I expect Binance coin to go? I would expect it to go to at least 286 because you can see here that's where we have the bottom of these wicks. It very well could make its way up to maybe 287s, maybe even 288. But from 282 to go up to, to 286 is pretty solid. And that's a pretty solid move right there. What is that? That's about 2%, 1.5%. Decent little gains can be made on along there. We have a lot of room to go on the momentum wave here. Can't work in certainties, only in probabilities, and trading has risks. To me, longs look like the play here today. Going back over here, what else should we look at? Let's take a look at XRP. That's the next one in the market cap. Let's take a look at XRP, baby. Yeah, you know me. Hit that subscription button while you were waiting for XRP to load up. So, let's see here. Had to get some coffee. So XRP, trading pretty sideways, gravitating around the 200-day moving average. It's below it, broke below it yesterday. We are printing kind of a double. This to me looks bullish. Here's why. See this low and this lower low. This wave and this wave. This green dot is a little bit higher than this one. Yeah, it's just a little bit higher. Yeah, if it were the same height exactly, look at the lows. They're different. This is a lower low. This lower low, no matter what, this dot, this wave should be down here more. But it's not. This looks to me, plus you can trace it back here. We had resistance, 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 support. Now it seems to have probably flipped it into support. This area here right about 38 cents. What do we go down to? 37.43. Right here, I think that we're going to have a little bit of a green wave coming back up here to around the 200-day moving average, probably high 38s, maybe 39s. If we get real lucky, go up to the 40s, but I don't expect 40s. Decent long opportunity here is what it looks like to me. Let's go to the 1 hour, see what that looks like. Yep, look at this right here. Look at this. This is a regular bullish divergence, right? Look at this low to this big wave down here. Here's a lower low to a wave that is not as deep, right? And that's Lever Atlas draws this line for us. And then we have a lower low, and this wave is yet again the shallowest of all three of these. So we have price going down, making lower lows, and we have the momentum waves getting shallower and shallower, moving to the upside. So this looks like a long opportunity to me. I feel pretty solid about taking a long on XRP. If I were up earlier today, I probably would have spotted this, would have hopped in even before the buy signal, probably hopped in on this candle right here, probably around 38 even, and I'd already be in profit. But I expect this to go up to, I expect it to come up here to maybe mid to high 38s, which is a decent move. Let's take a look at one more today. What should we look at? Should we look at DOGE? Oh, sure. I'll take a look at DOGE. I do not like DOGE as a project. I do not like SHIB. I don't like these meme coins. Memes are jokes, right? I like things with real fundamentals, but Dogecoin, could be included in Elon Musk accepting crypto payments on Twitter, and that could be bullish for it, at least in the short term. Now, I really want to divert you. Something just screams at me right here. Look at this. This Fibonacci line right here at about 96.42 cents, you can see it was support, and then it broke through. Down here to the bottom of the golden pocket, which is about 93.38. Looks like it went down to about 93 even. Bounced up. Here's what I want to show you. Look at this low. Look at this low, and this is a lower low. Look at the corresponding waves. Here, look at this wave, shallower wave. Low, lower low, deep wave, shallower wave. Clear bullish divergence coming into the golden pocket. This is about as clear as it gets. Dogecoin looks to me like it is ready for a long opportunity. I actually really like this positioning right here of, what are we at, 95 cents. It came down to about 94.82 at the bottom of this candle. I actually like this positioning. I think Doge comes up here to at least the 96s, probably makes its way up to about here, which would be about almost 98 cents. Doge looks like a really long opportunity to me. One more to look at. Let's look at Cardano because I saw that on the CoinMarketCap market cap list. Let's go to the 4 hour. We got a beautiful sell signal. It was great. Buy was good. Sell, we can call that a loser. Buy, winner, sell, winner, loser, depending on where you got in. Buy, winner, sell, winner, buy, winner, loser, depending on where you got in. Call it a loser. Sell, winner, buy, winner. Not bad. If you want to get this, click the link in the description. It's called Lever Atlas. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Look at this. A clear on the 4 hour for Cardano. A clear hidden bullish divergence, right? We have that low, that low, that low, making higher lows, right? Check this out. Look at this low. I want to divert your attention to this one. Look at this. This low, and this is a higher low. Look at this. This wave is a lot deeper than this one. That's telling us that momentum is really trying hard to pull it down, but it just can't get price to come down lower. So to me, this looks bullish. I think that's what we're seeing across the board for a lot of things. I think today is taking a long type of day. If you don't know what I mean by taking a long, click the link in the description. I do have a whole masterclass that teaches you how to profit when price goes down, how to get free crypto when price goes up and down. And by free, I mean that you don't buy it. You place your crypto into a trade and you turn it into more crypto. That's what I mean by free, which is what we do over here in the Discord. Like Ranjit here, he did a Sol trade, Solana. He got in at $13.93, got out at $13.65, made 35% on his money. And that was paid to him in Tether, actually, not Solana. There's another trade, same thing there. Here's Degimon. He got in at $12.59. It went down to $12.24, and he made 28% of his money. Price went down, he made money, and actually his profit was paid to him in ETH. So he got free ETH because the price went down, and I could scroll for quite a while, show you tons and tons and tons of these. Anyways, check that out, link in description. I think that's it for today. So I think that kind of sums it up, right? We went through the CoinMarketCap stuff, went through the top 10, looked at all of these, looked at Polygon, looked at all of these other than USD and Tether, because why would we look at those? They're worth $1. Which way are they going to go? I don't know. It'll be $1. Hit the like button while you're here too. But to me, everything other than, things that really pumped, like GMX, we have a 24, like GMX, it had a big old pump, right? This looks like to me wants to turn around and go down and correct a bit. Everything else, when we go to CoinMarketCap, everything is down. To me, it looks like it wants to go up, is what we looked at by looking at these charts today. I'm going to be going live here very shortly on YouTube and TikTok. I think I'm going to start doing 2-a-day live streams around 11:30 noon Pacific Standard Time, and then probably about, around 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, doing double streams. We'll be going through charts live. You can see which ones you want to look at. You can throw in the comments. We can take a look at them, all that good stuff. Other than that, have yourself a good day. Be well.